Hello, this is Winter Wonderland 18, and this is my first Let's Play. I tried to create one before, right when the Parenthood game pack came out, because I was super excited for it, and I made this family specifically because I think they would be a perfect match, and I explained everything about them, so we're just going to do that over again, although he has gained parenting skills, and they do have relationships, but we'll learn about it along the way. So, this is Grayson Cardwell, and he is a single dad because unfortunately his wife passed away when she was giving birth to their youngest son. And I'm just going to show you a picture of her because I actually do have one. It was a very traumatic time for everyone. It was 3 years ago. Grayson is obviously still recovering, but I'm hoping that in this Let's Play at some point we can get Grayson dating again and maybe even add to his family. But as for right now, he has no love interests. He's really focused on his family, and he does have great relationships with every one of his kids. So, this is his beautiful wife that passed away. Her name was Charity, and she was an artist, a very, very well-known artist. So the memory that they like to keep of her, that she has a painting in every one of their rooms. So Grayson has this painting that she painted because they used to have a cottage and they used to go up there and they loved to sit on the pier and look at the boats as they went by. So he has always had that in his room, even when she was still alive. And she created this painting for if they had a baby boy, and there was another one if they had a baby girl. And that is why it's in Mason's room right now. Unfortunately, she did never get to meet Mason, but she's a true hero. She had to choose between him and herself, and she chose for him to stay alive. So here's cute little Mason. And then there's the beautiful Nicole. Nicole has this painting that her mom made in her room, and it is a bridge that they used to walk on by the house, that they would just have long talks for hours and hours, and it means a lot to Nicole. And they also have two twins who are the oldest. They're teenagers. So this is Spencer, and he was into some wacky things, so she thought she would make him this painting, and he loves it. As you can see, he has it like all by itself, standing out, because he just thinks it's so wonderful, and he was very close with his mom. They all were. And the beautiful Jamie is the other twin, and she has the final painting, which is right here, and she wanted this painting for years, but it was in their living room, and she really wanted it in her room. And so when her mom passed away, she asked her dad, and of course he let her put it in her room. So yeah, that's the whole family. And Grayson has the new trait that came with the Parenthood game pack, which is Super Parent. And he's actually very far in it. He's very good with his kids. He is a super parent if I ever did see one. So let's get started. So it's Wednesday at 5:19 a.m. So the kids will be getting up soon for school, and Grayson will be getting up for work. Grayson hires a nanny. We'll wake him up early actually, so he can make some breakfast. He hires a nanny every day that he works because he is a single dad and he definitely needs the help. But when the kids get home, they usually let the nanny go home so that they don't get charged for the time that they could just be taking care of Mason and Nicole. So Grayson has the curfew for the kids set to 11 because of the teenagers, and sadly you can't decide that Nicole gets a different curfew, but she's never out that late. So he's going to make some eggs and toast for everybody. And let's see what everybody needs. Jamie's hungry, so we'll wait to wake her up. Spencer needs a shower. So let's wake Spencer up. Spencer wants to be a master mixologist. He's a super cool guy and he's really chill, and they're actually, both the teenagers are very helpful. Considering, I mean, they're normal teenagers, so of course they have their mood swings and everything, which is super exciting that that actually comes with the pack, which I'm sure you'll see later. But they have their moments, but for the most part, they're really helpful. They understand what happened with their mom, and they really want to help their dad the best they can. And what I was going to show you is this is Spencer's little den. Where is it? Where he can mix drinks, and he loves it. He spends a lot of time down here. So Spencer is in the shower right now. Jamie is a friend of the world. She just loves being popular and having lots of friends and going out and getting to know people. And she cares a lot about what she looks like. So this is her bedroom. We'll actually pause it for a second so I can show you what was added with the Parenthood pack that was like super exciting. So this mirror right here I think is wonderful because it actually is realistic. I had one of these mirrors when I was a teenager, and it just looks perfect in Jamie's room. And this is a desk that came with the Parenthood pack for her to write in her journal, which is actually hidden in her pillow right now. So she also, in her room from the Parenthood pack, has this scattered teen stuff on the floor, which I think is really cool because it really makes it more realistic in the room of a teenager. I put this isn't from the Parenthood pack, but I think she definitely needed a makeup table. It suits her personality so well. I think one of the coolest things with this pack was for items was these customized shower curtains with the bath mat. I just think they're so cute and it worked perfectly in this bathroom, and there's so many different options to pick from. I just love the whales. They're just so adorable. And their living room, as soon as the pack came out, I had to redo it because these couches just look so homey with the holder of the magazines and the remote. It just actually looks like a family home. I love the activity table because it looks like an actual activity table. The box of toys is here. This is the little plant with popsicle sticks. Just makes it more homey as well. We have this activity block building. I don't know the actual name of it, but they can all do it as a family, so it's super exciting. We'll definitely get them to do that at some point. The only person who can't do it is Mason because toddlers can't, but it's so fun to see them all interact and work together to build something. In little Nicole's room, this is a new bed from the pack, and I love it because it's pink, and I couldn't find a really great bed for a girl kid that I was really interested in, so I think that these beds are just phenomenal, and I'm happy that they came out. And my kitchen is a lot based off of the pack. It looks way better now that it's edited because it just looks more homey. I just feel like everything in the pack makes it a more homey place. And it has like the bread box with the designs, and we have the new table and the new chairs. But yeah, so now we can get back to the gameplay after I get so excited about the pack. I was just waiting for it to come out for so long. I was just so excited. I watched the live stream of it and I just couldn't wait. Oh, it looks like he stopped cooking because the stove broke. So we're going to get him to repair it. But good thing Nicole's eating. We might just get for today then Spencer. Is he hungry? No, he's actually not. So did he have his shower? Did it say his? Oh, that's his social. Okay. So we'll get him to sit here. And then Jamie is hungry. So because the stove broke, we're just going to get her to grab her own cereal there. Mason's still asleep. He should definitely wake up soon. Let's actually wake him up now. Oh, he's angry because he's hungry. So Spencer is actually going to do us a favor and give food to Mason. We'll give him some cereal as well. And after Jamie eats, her social is down. So we'll get her, well, Spencer's going to be leaving to go get Mason, so that doesn't make much sense. We'll get her to talk to Nicole. Let's get her to tease about fashion. These are some teas about fashion. That's a new interaction for siblings from the Parenthood pack. So it's cool because there's a couple of those that the siblings can do that weren't there before. And it'll just be like good old-fashioned fun sibling teasing. So we'll still get her to discuss interests because they still have a really good relationship. So we'll get her to brighten her day. And then, oh, it looks like she's going to school, so she might not even get to do that. Oh well. So Nicole's going to school, and Jamie, I guess, can socialize when she gets home. Whoops, no. And so we're going to get Grayson to go to the bathroom because he really needs to. And he also needs a shower, so we'll get him to take a shower. Oh, he's dazed from, seriously fried from being electrocuted. That's not good, Grayson. You should take a shower and cool down from that. I think Spencer's probably about to go off to school. Yep, there he goes. Okay, thank goodness Mason's eating and he's still angry, but that'll go away soon. So Grayson is going to take a shower and then he's gonna let Mason out of the high chair. He might end up doing that first though. Oh, he'll do it after. But isn't Mason just so cute? I think he's so adorable. Oh, and he's just playing with his food, throwing it around, so that's great. Mason is a charmer, so these toddlers love to socialize, they earn communication skills faster, and they don't suffer stranger danger from strangers. They can share the love with other Sims. He's definitely a charmer, and he has a lot of people who he associates with. He gets along really well with the nanny as well. Grayson has stripes on him, which is never good. So, does he work today? He works in 41 minutes. So it's very important that we hire the nanny. I wish that I could just like hire her for full time, but it seems like I have to hire her every day. It's not a huge deal. It would just be easier. All right, so we're gonna hire the nanny, and then for him to have fun, actually, we should definitely get him some medicine. So let's go to Jamie's computer for 1 second. Maybe we'll pause the game for a second. Go to Jamie's computer, and we're going to order some medicine, and then we'll get Grayson to take it before work. He also needs some fun. I'm not sure if he plays with Mason, if that's fun for him, but we will see. He's getting a call. Oh, look, it's about parenting. I'm so excited. So, some other kid threatened Nicole and took her lunch money. She's been crying in the office. So you can say, find the kid or I will, which affects responsibility. She needs to stand up for herself, affects conflict resolution. Give a hug for me, it'll be okay, affects empathy. So Grayson's a pretty protective dad, so I feel like even though it might not be his best parenting moment, he would say, find the kid or I will. Oh, something else is popping up here. While leaving the bathroom, Spencer noticed his chief academic rival has left his notebook sitting on the sink. It's got notes, homework, and lots of other important information inside. Should Spencer return it to its owner or just toss it in the trash? I feel like Spencer's a pretty good guy. I feel like he would return it. So from teaching Nicole, she got responsibility and she decreased in emotional control. All right, so Spencer, the owner's grateful and invites Spencer to his house to study sometimes. Spencer didn't want to get ahead by being dishonest. Performance gain. Way to go, Spencer. Let's see if his fun goes up from that. I'm not sure if it will. Oh, it does. That's so great. All right. So the nanny should be here soon, hopefully, so that Grayson can get to work. I need to get better at hiring the nanny right away so that Grayson can just leave right when his shift starts, because he starts at 10 and it's already almost 10:30. So I gotta remember to do that. Aw, they're so cute. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That's just plain adorable. See, he's a good dad. I mean, sometimes he can get really overwhelmed because he does have 4 kids, 2 teenagers, a toddler, and a kid, so that can always be stressful. You cannot leave until the nanny gets here. So come here. Oh, let's pause it. Mason's just running, running, running. Come here and change his outfit. He's got such cute outfits. Let's put him in this one. This one is from the Parenthood pack, and I think it's just so adorable. Aw, look at him. He's so cute. We'll actually get him to do some parenting since we're waiting for the nanny anyways. I'll get him to teach to say please and thank you. There we go. Now, when I first did this in my original Let's Play where I had audio issues, Mason became thankless and got very angry. But I'm not sure if that'll happen this time or not. He seems to be in a pretty good mood. And there's Adonis. So that's the nanny's name. So we're going to get, when he's done, we're going to get him to go to work. And Adonis helps out a lot. A lot of the time, he'll end up cooking a meal or cleaning something, and that's really helpful for Grayson. Every little thing counts when you're a single dad. And then when Mason's done talking to his dad, we're going to get him to go in the potty because he does have full skills on everything. He's a very smart child. Well, toddler. And we'll fast forward that so that Grayson can finish the lesson before he goes to work. But again, he's going to be going to work 2 hours late because we hired the nanny late. But that's okay. All right. So that should be good. What is Adonis doing upstairs even? He is nowhere to be found. Is he downstairs now? That's confusing. Oh, yep, there he goes. He's making something. He's very good at that. Oh, let's see. I see a little bit of anger. Oh, but that's from having to pee. He actually didn't get angry from the please and thank you lesson. That's good. Good job, Mason. So after he goes pee, we're going to get him to go and talk to Adonis. We're going to get him to talk about art. We'll get him to talk about dinosaurs, to talk about, what else should we get him to talk about? One more thing. How about princesses? Aw, he's sad. So we'll also get him to snuggle with Adonis. He's a very good nanny, as you can see. Their relationship is full. They're very good friends, so that's good because it's important that Mason likes his nanny. Aww. So he's just gonna chat. Let's see, what's this? I don't know if that'll make Adonis pick it up or not, but probably not. I forgot to get Grayson to grab that, but clearly it was a busy morning. So we'll fast forward while they're chatting away. And one thing I forgot to bring up are these plates. I love them so much. I think that they are so cute, and it would be realistic, like to have a kid's project around the house that they did, a fancy thing that they would want to put on display in their family household. I just think it's adorable. And it looks like Mason is getting hungry, so we'll also ask Adonis for some food. Maybe we won't bother with the what's that and just get Jamie or Spencer and Nicole to clean it up when they get home. Alright, so that's enough chatting. Oh, that's smiling. Where did the food one go? Ask for food. There he goes. Now he's asking. So Adonis should take him to his high chair. Oh, should Jamie invite over classmate Jack? Ooh, Jack. Yeah, I think she should. Jamie went to a house party the other day with her best friend Annabeth and a couple of her other friends, and she met somebody named Jack, and who knows what their future holds, but I definitely think there might be something going on with them. Oh, seems like Jamie's got an A, Nicole's one of the top students, Spencer has an A, so they're all doing very good academically. Oh no, he is not having fun. So we are going to get him, oh, first we're going to get him actually to, where is Adonis? Yeah, I think that's his name. I could be saying it terribly wrong, but alright. So we're going to dismiss him, and then we're going to get Spencer to play a game. We'll get him to play Incredible Sports. And Jamie, how about you be a doll and scavenge for some parts and then throw this away? What? Why is he not getting any food? Ugh. That's frustrating. Alright, so then we'll get Jamie to give Mason some food then, and he can have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I wanted her to scavenge for parts because they need any money they can get, so that's good. Alright, so she should put Mason here. Did Spencer dismiss him? What's going on? You dismiss him then. Or, there we go. So, I think he was dismissed and he's just standing there for some reason, so we'll leave that. And then we will get her to throw this away. And I don't know where Jack is right at the moment, so what we'll do is we will form a group with Jack, and then we'll get them to both come sit in here and watch TV. Sit together, watch TV together. And Nicole's wearing a brand new dress from the Parenthood pack too, which I think is just gorgeous. She used to have a different style, but she's around her sister so much that I changed it because she really does look up to her sister. She used to look way more laid back, but now she's trying to be all preppy, and I changed her hair and her outfits. But you guys can let me know what you think, because I could definitely change it back if you don't think this is suiting her. But apparently Jamie can't clean that up, so since Spencer has played that for a while and his fun's gone up, we're going to get him to clean that up and clean that up. And then we're going to get him to take Mason out of the chair when he's done eating. So, Nicole, can you please mop that up? And they have sack lunches, which they apparently, oh, and they're spoiled. I was gonna say they could eat them, but apparently they are spoiled, so that's not gonna work. All right, so we'll get her to open the fridge, and there's nothing left, so somebody's gonna have to cook something. We'll get Spencer to do it. He can serve grilled cheese for everyone. All right, and here's Jamie and Jack. Ooh, so she actually looks pretty laid back today. I'm surprised she's not more dressed up since Jack was coming over and she loves to look her best. But she also was talking to another guy at the party. I wonder if he will be on here or not. But I feel like it's going to be hard for her to choose between the both of them. Doesn't look like he's showing up right now, unfortunately. But you'll definitely see him later on. They live in a fraternity, these boys, and a couple girls do as well. So that's where she met them, at a party at their fraternity. All right, so Spencer's cooking. Nicole, actually, while you're waiting, you could do your homework. Oh, Mason, I know. We'll actually get her to stop talking to Jack for a second and let poor Mason out. Oh, but look at that outfit. He's just so cute. His high chair's a mess, though, because he was throwing his food this morning. So we'll get her to let Mason out. And there we go. We'll get her to, no, don't put him back, please. We'll get her to clean this up and then clean that up. And Mason is tired, so he is going to go to bed. There we go. And Nicole is going to grab some grilled cheese. Oh, Spencer's sitting with Jack here. I don't think he's ever met him. No, he hasn't. So we'll get him to do a friendly introduction. It'd be cool if they got along. These are some cool new interactions. Rave about growing up. Whine about unfair life. Tease about crush. And what else do we have here? Boast about messing around. Spencer does actually have a girlfriend. And I'm sure you guys have seen her before if you've played The Sims. Her name's Morgan. Morgan Fires, I think it is. And they have a very close and great relationship. So she'll definitely be coming over at some point. Maybe not this time, but definitely in further episodes. Oh, so we got another parenting. All right, so I feel like I'm old enough now that I should be allowed to go anywhere I want and do whatever I want. Can you treat me like an adult, please? I would like to adult now is what it's called. So you'll always be my baby affects empathy. Not until you've grown more affects responsibility. We'll see what we can do affects conflict resolution. That's a hard one because I feel like Grayson would be like, you'll always be my baby because he loves them so much. But he also really likes to be a friend to them and let them have their independence. So I feel like he might actually say we'll see what we can do. So let's do that. So that affects her character value of conflict resolution. It increases and her emotional control decreases. I didn't actually show you. Well, the pack's been out a bit, so I'm sure if you're playing it, you know. But if you're not, or you haven't seen this yet, there are new character values. There's manners, responsibility, conflict resolution, empathy, and emotional control. And it's really cool because it says upon aging up to a young adult, this sim can earn one of the following traits. So if they have bad manners when they age into a young adult, then they will have that trait, and good manners. And then with responsibility, it's, well, right now she has the trait. If she aged up right now, she would be responsible, but you're irresponsible if you age up with this in the red. Conflict resolution is either argumentative or a mediator. Empathy is either insensitive or compassionate. And emotional control is either uncontrolled emotions or emotional control. And while we're here, I should show you their traits. So we have Spencer. He is a bro, so he's super chill, likes to hang out with the guys. He's outgoing. He has an essence for flavor because he's interested in mixology. And right now he has one of the temporary traits, which I think are so cool, and it's rebellious. So it says, growing up means rebelling against the old fuddy-duddy rules. This sim will argue with their parents more often, swear, and procrastinate when doing homework. So he has that right now, but it's only temporary, and it's kind of realistic because there are different stages with teenagers, usually, not always. And Jamie has a temporary trait right now also of rebellious, but she's always self-assured, active, and gregarious from having a popularity aspiration. And Nicole is creative, and right now hers phase is a mean streak. It is time to be mean just because this sim is feeling nasty and will relish the chance to be mean to other sims, which doesn't suit her personality at all, but with everything that's going on and growing up, it's just a phase she's going through. And I don't know if I showed you Grayson's traits, but he is ambitious, a goofball, family-oriented, and domestic. All right, so Spencer's actually really tired. So I'm going to get him to do his homework. And then we'll get him to go to bed. I don't want that there. We'll put it there for now so that it can be thrown out. We'll see if Nicole will throw it out. I think you have to unpack it before it gets thrown out for some weird reason. Oh, look at her. She's such a good girl. She was about to clean that up, but I interrupted her to clean this up, so it's not her fault. So she unpacked it, so we'll get her to clean that up. And then she needs some fun, so we'll get her to play Narrate a Tale for Dolls. So Spencer's doing his homework. We'll actually get Jamie to do her homework with Jack. Do homework together. I think it's so cute that they can do that. And Jamie needs some socialization. So we'll get Grayson to hang out with Nicole. We'll get Grayson to hang out with Nicole. And the tofu dog is just sitting in the bathroom, so I'll deal with that in a second. So we will get Grayson to join playing dolls. Alright, so hopefully we can pick it up and just put it there. There we go. Okay. So Jamie is going to... Oh, Jack left. So we're going to put away, and then she's going to do her extra credit, and then she's going to actually look at this board. I think the board is so cool. You can write notes, you can make drawings, and the curfew is set on it. So when she's done that, we'll get her to go to sleep. Nicole should definitely go to sleep soon. It's 9:30, but we'll get her to hang out with Grayson a bit because he was working all day and she needs that daddy-daughter time. There's just grilled cheese everywhere. So we're gonna throw that out. And did Nicole do her homework? So we'll get her to do some extra credit work. And I have to pause it for a second because she does it super fast. But I want Grayson to help her because right now in his super parent, he wants to help a child with schoolwork for 4 hours, which is super hard. I feel like he has to do that with a project when they bring home the projects, which is awesome. And I wish they would have brought one home this time. They did in my first Let's Play, but it obviously didn't work out. But they're so cool, and he could help with that. Alright, so here's another parenting time to test out our parenting skills. But who am I? This is Spencer. I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up, and all my friends seem to have it figured out. How do I figure it out myself? Alright. Pick something you like, affects emotional control. No worries, you've got time, affects empathy. Study for a high-paying job, affects responsibility. I definitely don't think he'd say the last one because he does want them to do what they love, and he supports him fully with his mixology. He always encourages him. I think that, well, maybe we should say pick something you like then. But then he also does have time. He's just a teenager. No, we'll say pick something you like. So his emotional control increases, conflict resolution decreases. All right, so I don't know if he's going to have time to help her. For some reason, she wants to do her homework in Mason's room while he sleeps. So we're going to try and get him to help her with her homework. She's super fast at it because she's so good at schoolwork. All right, well, she should go to bed, so we'll get them to interact a little bit before she goes to bed. Hug lovingly. Aw, so cute. They're so adorable. Express love. Let's see if we can do a little bit of parenting before she goes to sleep. So let's see if we can teach her to say sorry. Adonis is always calling. Clearly he's raising 4 kids. How can he go out with you right now? And then after that, we are going to get Nicole to go to sleep. And we're going to get Grayson to go to sleep. All right. Actually, before he goes to sleep, I think it's so cool and just the cutest thing that he can tuck him in. Because he didn't get to put him to sleep because he wasn't home yet, and he always feels bad that he misses certain moments, so he always makes sure to tuck in his children. And this wasn't a thing before, I don't think. I don't know for sure. But from what I remember, you weren't able to tuck your kids in. But now you can tuck your kids in. So that is awesome too. Because I always wanted that to be a thing because they deserve that love too from their parent. So when he's done teaching her that, he'll tuck him in. And then I will get him to also tuck her in. Oh my goodness, she's going to bed at 12. That's so late. Oh, look at this. He reached parenting level 9. Grayson is now persuasive enough that he always succeeds when influencing a kid to do an action, like cleaning the dishes. Grayson also knows how all of their advice and teaching moments will play out. That's cool. He'll know how his advice will play out. That's super cool. All right, so he is now going to tuck in Nicole. And then we'll get him to go to sleep. Does he work tomorrow? Yep, he works in 10 hours. All right. Oh, and by the way, he is, okay, I'll put him to sleep. He is quality assurance. He is working in technology. He's a tech guru. And now he's going to go to sleep. I want to end this Let's Play soon just because I don't want it to be too long, but I think that I want to show a little bit of Nicole's mean streak before I do that. So we'll fast forward through the night until they wake up. It's 4:16 a.m. That's so early. Oh, she's just going to the washroom. So Jamie's gonna go to the washroom. And she's really hungry, but it's 4:30. She shouldn't be up yet. We'll get her to sleep a little bit more once she's done going to the washroom. And I think this tablet is so cute. That actually came with toddlers though, not the Parenthood pack, but either way, it's super cute and a great way for them to learn skills. Okay. There she goes. And now if anybody wakes up, it's late enough for them to wake up because they have school. Alright, 5:59, so that's okay. She can use the washroom. Nicole has discovered something strange is currently living under her bed. Oh, come on. I thought I put the nightlight up so that wouldn't happen. I don't like that, but... See? I guess maybe that nightlight doesn't work anymore because of the new nightlights that they made. Okay, so we're gonna get Jamie to serve some fruit salad. And Nicole is scared of the monster, but she'll be okay. So what we're going to get her to do before she eats is actually go and locate her sister's journal. And I think it's so funny that they can do that. And I didn't actually have siblings growing up, so I'm just assuming that it actually happens. And that the sister would be very, very mad. So we're going to get her to snoop in the journal. She's feeling a little bit mean and she wants to upset her sister a little bit. I don't think she wants to be caught, but I mean, Jamie's pretty good at her instincts of when something weird's going on, because usually Nicole would be in the kitchen ready to eat, so Jamie's probably wondering what's going on there. So we're actually going to get Jamie to stop making that and get Spencer. I don't know if he can make it after her, but it's important that she catches her. So Nicole's going to be snooping, and Jamie is going to where is the option? Maybe we have to get her to snoop again for it to happen. Alright, we gotta get her to catch Nicole snooping in her journal. I know she's super hungry. She's eating grilled cheese now. But I want to do this before I end the Let's Play. So let's go get her to catch Nicole. She's not going to be happy about it. Oh, and look, Nicole's empathy is going down. And Jamie's super mad. So she is going to shout forbidden words at Nicole. And Nicole is going to insult her existence. And they're going to have a big sibling fight right now. And we're actually going to get Grayson to parent, because I think this is the perfect opportunity to do that. She's going to talk about the journal entries. I don't know if that's actually a bad thing, but it should be, because she shouldn't have been using it. And she is going to, more choices, yell at, and Jamie is going to accuse of touching possessions. Grayson can hear all of this going on, and he's like, what is going on with these two? I know that Nicole hasn't been acting like herself lately, so I better go check up. So he is going to go to Nicole, and he's going to hear everything that happens, and he's going to discipline her recent behavior. So he can either do it in a calm way, ask not to be mean, hug it out for being mean, or he can do it in a firm way, express disappointment, tell not to be mean, punish, give time out, ground for being mean, strict, yell at for being mean. So Grayson is never strict. He can be calm. Most of the time he's calm. He can be firm. He does punish though, because he definitely doesn't think it's cool that Nicole was looking at Jamie's private journal. So he's gonna give her a timeout for being mean. And I think that that's fair. It wasn't really nice of her to do that, and she definitely needs to know it's not okay. But he's also going to parent and discipline Jamie, because she didn't need to get so angry and swear at, use forbidden words at Nicole. So he's going to express his disappointment for being mean. Oh, she's going to go to school. I'm going to stop her. There we go. Oh, what is it doing? There we go. So, did she go? I don't know. But he... No, she's coming back and he's gonna tell her. Did he put her on timeout? Did that work? Seems like the game just glitched out or something. I think she already went on timeout. Let's see if it says. Caught snooping from being caught snooping. Meanie from mean streak. No, it doesn't. Well, he definitely told her to go on timeout, so I don't know what happened there. There's no option now, so. But Jamie is very angry. So I think we're going to end this Let's Play. We're going to get her to actually scribble furiously and then go to... Actually, she's really hungry, it seems. So we'll get her to scribble furiously. And we'll let her eat that grilled cheese first. But I think that that's good for the first Let's Play. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you love this family just as much as I do. And if you have any suggestions, ideas, any changes you'd like to make or things you'd like to add, let me know. And I'm hoping that I can have it so that Grayson can find somebody that maybe you guys prayed if you were interested. So if you wanted to add them to the gallery, a woman for Grayson, and put hashtag Winter Wonderland, I'll show you how to spell it underneath because it's actually a Y and not an I, 18, then I could pick from there and find him somebody who maybe he could start a new life with, because I think he's ready. It's been 3 years and he's raising 4 wonderful children. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks, guys.